This is the Pacific Northwest, a region defined by innovation, vast opportunity, and a lively spirit. At the center of Snohomish County's dynamic growth stands Everett Community College, powered in part by the generosity and vision of the Everett Community College Foundation. We don't just teach, we build careers. We don't just offer degrees, we offer pathways to transformation. EvCC is uniquely positioned at the heart of the aerospace and advanced manufacturing industries. We train the technicians, engineers, and skilled professionals who keep airplanes flying and the future of technology moving, thanks in part to strategic partnerships supported by the Foundation. From the science labs to the simulation wards in health sciences, our programs are rigorous, relevant, and designed with industry partners. This includes our Advanced Manufacturing Training and Education Center, our Ocean Research College Academy, a unique model within the Running Start program, and high-achieving student innovators like the Rocket Team, pushing the boundaries of engineering possibility.
AMTech, the Advanced Manufacturing Education Training Center, is kind of built upon a philosophy that came out of Texas, where the idea where students can come in and learn advanced manufacturing trade skills. And for us, that means mechatronics, engineering technology, precision machining, composites, and welding. And these are all building into jobs that are needed by the community, move people into above living wage standards for cost, all centralized in a single location with professional instructors who understand and doing everything from a hands-on perspective. One of the great things about the foundation is being able to work with our partners, one, to help us find equipment that might be moving out of the current settings and that potentially we can bring here to Everett Community College. Examples of that is like robotic equipment that can be very expensive, but we can potentially get in for donations to help students kind of experience that work onto it. Because sometimes things aren't just always how do we use it, it's how do we maintain it. These investments help us grow the programs and maintain kind of our pipeline for those employers, for the employees that they're wanting on the other side of this. So it's kind of helping us to help them. All this kind of comes down to like making sure that we are providing the students with the best education and providing our employers with the best student who is educated in that field.
But college is about more than just curriculum. It's about community. Our students are diverse: recent high school graduates, military veterans transitioning careers, single parents balancing work and study, and lifelong learners pursuing new passions. We understand that life happens. That's why EvCC offers a powerful support network: tutoring, advising, transportation help, and immediate assistance through our updated Trojan Care Center opening this spring. This center will be the home for many services, including our food pantry. Students can also connect with culture and global learning through the Japanese Cultural Resource Center and develop leadership through athletics and student organizations like the Rocket Team.
The Rocket Team at Everett Community College is a team within the STEM Club. The STEM Club is kind of an overarching structure for students who want to do large projects as big teams. I got into this because I work with the Washington NASA Space Grant Office pretty closely, and they encourage very NASA-related STEM projects, one of which is rocketry.
So the really cool part about participating with the Rocket Team is that I really got to do a lot of projects that were a little bit more outside the box from the typical curriculum. And I got a lot of additional lab time to be able to do those projects in support of the Rocket Team. And of course, I got tons of support from all the faculty and my peers down at AMTech as well.
I think it enhanced my learning experience by you learn a lot of concepts in class, a lot of stuff, but you rarely get the opportunity to apply them while still also learning them. And so being in the Rocket Team, it gives you that opportunity where you're learning all these engineering aspects, and rarely when you're at college that you're allowed to apply them, but being on the Rocket Team, you're able to.
The foundation has been really wonderful for helping to connect us with our broader community so that we can do more of what we love. In addition to handling all the fiscal stuff, which is no small feat, it takes a load off the team's shoulders and my shoulders to have the fiscal management of the foundation. They connect us with community partners. Goodwin's has offered to donate in-kind carbon fiber tubes and carbon fiber for our rockets, and the foundation is really critical for helping that to happen.
Behind these stories is a powerful partner working every day to expand opportunities, the Foundation. The EvCC Foundation funds scholarships, critical equipment, and emergency grants that keep students enrolled and on track. Its partnerships with programs across campus, from advanced manufacturing labs to early college experiences like the Ocean Research College Academy, ORCA, ensure students have what they need to succeed.
I worked in K-12 and taught part-time at Everett Community College, and I just had a vision of how education could look and how learning and science as a lifelong marine educator could really transform students. And those three components of that are a connection to a place, a relationship with an individual, and doing authentic real-world work. And so that was kind of the framework for ORCA. Obviously, the Ocean Research College Academy, we harness the charismatic megafauna that everyone knows and loves, but really we spend more time having discussions about what we've read. We talk about the research experience. We work collaboratively to collect data, and we have 23 years of a data stream that's been supported through a myriad of grants and direct donations to the foundation to support that work. So we've established these long-term instrumentation setups that started with this most affordable $1,500 device that measures temperature, salinity, and dissolved oxygen. And those are three of the most important parameters for assessing health of an ecosystem. So temperature of the water makes the dissolved oxygen evaporate. Anything that utilizes gills, fish, invertebrates, etc., need dissolved oxygen in order to survive. And so temperature increases, DO decreases. So knowing what those parameters are give us clues about what's going on in the ecosystem. Because of student questions, we've moved from this to this. Same manufacturer, but in addition to temperature, salinity, and dissolved oxygen, this one does those three parameters plus chlorophyll, plus turbidity, plus pH, along with depth every quarter of a second. So to be able to give students the tools that ecologists and marine scientists and oceanographers are using, and then process those data, work with them to tell a story about this place, has just been transformative. And that's through, again, foundation support.
Everett Community College is not just shaping careers, we're shaping futures, strengthening our regional economy, and investing in our students' potential. Your support is vital. It reduces student debt, furnishes classrooms, and drives groundbreaking initiatives. Ultimately, your generosity is what guarantees that financial barriers will not prevent talented and determined students from achieving their educational goals. If you believe in the power of education to transform lives, we invite you to join this mission. Support the foundation. Become a donor. Become a mentor. Become a partner. Together, we build the future, one student at a time.